and my mic that people can hear me properly. I mean, with the. I'm sorry, this is my air conditioner. It's really
I
loud.
can't hear it.
I mean, you can't. Can you? Wait.
Oh, I can't, but I
In the
guess you can on the stream.
yes, on the
Alright.
string you can. Okay. Let me see. You show. You show. Hello. There's nobody watching it. There's no one watching this thing, but I always say I would always say hello. And while we're watching this thing, okay, I'm joking. And welcome to this random, as always, live stream. It's been like a month since I did the last live stream. Yes, it's been a while, but I'm back. If you ask me, oh Nightfall, did you stop learning Japanese? No, I didn't. I'm still doing it. I'm still inputting a lot. I have 8 freaking 100 hours of VR chat, mostly listening to Japanese. 1+ month of pure VR chat. Yes, dude, this is immersion. Like 6 months, 6.5 months, writing Japanese. And hello, the F5 programs.
Oh, hello.
Yes, my
That's
best,
it's-
my best translator ever. My best
I'm
honyaku.
oh God. Okay, yeah.
Better
Sure.
than
Sure.
go
I'm
deep
a
out.
I'm sure I'm a translator now, I guess. And no, I'm Deepell's way better than I am.
You're the best translator ever. And I hope if you're Japanese watching this video for some reason, I hope you're okay. From the thing that happened like 12 hours ago, and I hope you're okay. Everything's okay, and I mean, talking about the earthquake that happened in Fukushima, um, and let's start the thing because I don't want to take it that much of time, and nobody's watching it, and I'm talking freaking alone, not alone. You're actually here. The F5 programs, but okay. But like no zero people watching. I'm sad. Okay. And unfortunately, there's only a vaccine in Russia, in NHK web easy. Why there's nothing about the earthquake that happened in like earlier? Why? But okay. let's this thing like Ukraine. So, Wakurena, Wakurena. I think it. I don't know the pronunciation actually. The for this word. I'm sorry. Wakurena. I'm guessing. Wakurena kara. What is this? 逃げて、逃げてきた人、it's not Jin.
Not
Yes.
so. Yep.
人を日本語学校の日本語学校のグループグループグループがつける Okay. I just noticed this title is not polite. Actually, they do. I mean, I just noticed the title. They notice, they do use polite. I mean, polite language. I just noticed that, like, they don't use tenego at all. Why? But if you see like the news itself, it is polite, of course. But the title, it is not I don't know why. This is a pattern in Japanese news, but it's a thing. Okay, didn't. It is the first time that I've actually noticed that. So, what? Not. Let's not only read this thing, but I try to not translate, but saying the thing that I mean, try to interpret like do the interpretation of the text.
Yep.
Because I think normally translations, it has this thing like, you know what is being spoken, but you don't know how to translate it properly. Yeah. It happens a lot. Even.
Yeah, fair.
So, what could I? Oh, so Ukraine. What could I? 学生支援 support 支援会 which is I'm curious like 学生支援会 という like called makes sense called name it that says that okay グループは
So
Ukraine.
It's like
okay
I'm just saying, like Toy is generally like called blank. For example, a group called the Ukraine
I really want
support.
I really want to use this like when you're kind of quoting something like they sometimes use like te like blah someone said like blah 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 and then like the quotation with te the small tsu and te or then something like teyu like you know this you being the verb to say, but they normally don't use with the kanji form. They use with the kana, the katakana version of it, because I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not Japanese. By the way, ウクライナから、ウクライナか、yeah, I think it's から this case。ウクライナから、日本にあげる、no、逃げて like、the people who escaped like
Yeah, people who are fleeing
from Ukraine like できたI think in this case できた人 like できた in this case wait no 来た
逃げてきた
yes 逃げてきたin this case is 逃げてきた人たち
It's the past tense of kuru.
yes
So it's like fled, but they also came here. So it's like implying that they're like coming to your current place because they add kuru at the end. So like yeah, I could probably find something on that on tokens, but whatever.
okay
But
you can send me the link on Discord like
I'll try to find one. Okay.
を使いたい I like this idea of like how you still use the particle will with the verb using as tai, because as far as I know when you use tai like want to do something like 食べたい you know it changes to like a noun as far as I know, because it's used this if you're talking politely this. Oh, thanks.
I would say it more conjugates as like an adjective, but you know, wait, is does it? Oh God, I haven't done Japanese in a while. Sorry, I'm just trying to.
I'm forcing you to
Uh,
remember to remember everything.
yeah, yeah. If you're forcing me to remember, I don't have class for Japanese this semester, so I'm kind of I kind of
Why?
had had an exposure for it.
Immerse
Hmm?
with me.
I
Do
guess I
not
could,
take
but
do not take on classes. Watch anime. Play.
well,
Don't
I
know.
go to classes because it forces me to be or it forces me to have exposure to it.
Mm.
Because otherwise, I just don't have the motivation to immerse like you are. So yeah.
Ah, I don't know. Like when you make like like mates, friends, colleagues, whatever you wanna call it. Uh, it's really cool. Like you have the motivation, and mainly if you have like um, a person who normally is how can how can I say it, like who's for example you're learning Japanese and there's a Japanese who wants to learn a language that I can speak, and when you have a person that can like that you can give feedback for English, for example, and the Japanese person can give you feedback for Japanese, it is really cool, you know. It, I mean, I cannot tell about grammar. They cannot tell about grammar, but they can tell about like which speech is natural and which one is not. You know, like it feels. For example, I would use this instead of using this particle. I would use that particle because it feels more natural. I would use this expression instead of that expression because it feels more natural. Blah 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 blah. In this context, so they can give the native feedback, and if you have the,
Yeah, I totally get what you're saying.
it's kind of really cool. In my opinion, it gives me a lot of motivation. You know.
Yeah, I guess I can tag along with you with that. I'm not sure if you are, but if you are, then I guess I don't know when you actually get on. You know, like, when you
At
wake up in
morning,
the future.
barely.
But yeah, your morning is like I'm not up then. So
Oh, why? Like you can only like be the person who's normally muted for 100% of time. Like I don't know. There are a lot of
I'm
people
just
like
not
that.
up then, so okay. Yeah. Anyway,
But by the
we
way,
can talk about this later. Let's talk about let's
now I
do the
can hear you. I
practice.
was going to say like I cannot hear you properly, but now I can hear you.
Oh, sorry. I was like turned to the right, kind of, and my micro and my I'm on my laptop right now because I'm at my parents' house right now for spring
Okay.
break.
Hi. Okay. Let me just read it right quickly. This using motion verbs because this is what you sent
Yeah.
me. MP2. Okay. Pencil. Too many verbs. You can use the emotional verbs to go like iku, like kuru, which is the form to show that an action is oriented towards something. Motsu, I think. Too.
Yep.
持っている which means something possession of. Okay. いる is replace これ来る it means that you're taking and breaking something. I noticed that when I was using Anki and for some reason I couldn't like get it properly. You know, I was like, oh, how can I use this thing? And now, thank you sent me like 鉛筆を持っている Do you have a pencil? I have a pencil. No, wait, I have a pen. An apple. Now it turns into apple pen. No, what I'm saying. It's a freaking bad joke. I'm sorry. F. No. Why taking did it change 鉛筆 to from hiragana to the actual kanji? 鉛筆を学校へなんか
I don't think that's the right.
I don't know, I'm just spamming random things in Japanese. なんて言うんだろう I know it was なんて言うんだろう but I for some reason spoke like なんかlike 持っていく like are taking the pencil to school? 鉛筆を持ってくる Okay, I got this one. Like, to have to hold something, but this one feels 持ってくる like, let me see. Like, 行く too many blah, blah.
So 持っていく is like you are holding something and taking it somewhere away from the speaker, right?
Oh yes.
And kuru is 持ってくる.
持ってくる
You're taking something and bringing it.
I don't know, my Japanese. I'm sorry, my Japanese is kind of bad because I kind of spoke way too much today. I'm sorry. I was like,
and my Japanese is kind of bad because I haven't engaged with it in a while, so I guess we're both bad.
Yes, maybe. Like, I spoke way too much. There were a lot of grammar in my head, like trying to get the right pitch accent for the words. Now I'm just, I'm tired. お父さん早くthis is 早く yes 早く instead 早く okay now I remember 早く帰ってきました okay 帰ってきました like he came back to like 帰る not 帰る wait 来ました okay駅の like 駅の方I don't know there are two pitch accent patterns for 駅 I think 駅の方へthis like 走る which to run 後ろ行った went running toward the direction of the station like 走る okay the motion from blah, blah, blah. This one is
okay, so just a little side thing. I know that first expression, it's ishokenme, right? Because I was taught it in class for some reason, so I know that whole expression.
Oh, really?
And I learned how to write it in kanji.
Writing kanji? Why? なんで? I was going to say なんで and I suddenly changed back to English.
So yeah, I don't know, but I learned how to write that in kanji, but now I've forgotten because it's been a while. Especially that third kanji, you know.
Which one?
The third kanji in it.
Wait sentence?
In number 1, ishokenme.
Ishokenme. Like, which? 日本語ずっと like.
That's number 3, number 1.
一生懸命 very hard with utmost effort. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, look at the third kanji in there.
Inochi.
No, the third one. That's the fourth one.
Oh, actually, sometimes I forget, like, this is an actual kanji. The first, the kanji for one. Kake. Or gake. It depends.
Yeah, I don't know. I only know it's in Ishoken. Ishoken. Yep. So yeah.
Ishokenmei.
Anyway,
Okay.
that's a little trivia, I guess.
Blah blah blah. I will try my hardest to on my mind toward the future. Like,
By the way, your
blah blah
live
blah
stream
blah.
seems to be lagging.
Why?
You seem to be dropping some frames. Something.
Why? I mean, it doesn't look like I'm lagging. Streamlabs is not complaining.
Is it really? Is it my side?
It's not complaining about loss.
Really?
It's 30 FPS. I don't stream at 60 anymore.
Okay.
I think it's
yeah. So I don't know. Like for some reason, it was buffering and then not going live on my side. So I don't know. It may just be my side. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I was like, eh. Okay. So
we were on the start of this line.
Okay, it's kinda big. We need to rush.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not too big, but anyway. We saw ウクライナから日本に逃げてきた人たち。
日本に
So we saw.
日本に、逃げてきた逃げてきた逃げてきた人たちをwhat is this? 使いたい like no wait this is so help 助ける no wait right 助けたい yes actually forgot my Japanese is dying already 助けたいと考えています okay he's think like not to think but yes to think in this case because I think I mean I thought sometimes I think the verb to think is amou but it can be also 考える which is I don't know the difference actually.
Wait.
The difference between 考える between 考える and 思う do you know?
I have some sort of like feeling about 考える and 思う and like I'm not sure if this is right, so don't take my word like as gospel. But like I feel like 考える is more like serious, I guess, and in a sense that like you are consciously thinking about something, you are pondering something, you are thinking about like and trying to think hard about something is what I'm thinking.
And
I'm not sure if that's exactly, but like omo is just feels like think in general, like not.
Oh, I think this is cool. For example, like いいと思います for example.
Yeah, like I'd have to get like an actual. Let me actually get you a better source, so I can not misinforming you.
Okay, let me put this
But
sentence in. I'm cheating. I'm going to L.
yeah, so I found an answer
Ah,
on Stack Exchange, right?
ah, nice.
And it says that omo is more subjective or emotional. For example,
Oh, emotional
worries,
makes
hopes,
sense.
affections, supposition slash imagination.
Hmm.
Kangaeru is for more objective and logical thought.
Oh, can you send? You sent me. Okay. I
I
was going.
sent you it. So it's similar to what the feeling I had for it was. Not exactly not exactly the same, but like the thought I've had, the feeling I had was that Kangaido was more logical, is what I was trying to and failing to describe, right?
I mean, I think Kangaeru is more strong than it is stronger than the Omou. Like because when you
In a
what?
sense, I would say that because on in a sense, thinking through something can be stronger than just you know having just thinking something on a whim and just like going off gut instinct, right?
Yes.
It can be, but in other ways, I think that Omo could be like for example, like
Mm.
you could, eh, it could be stronger to have emotional feelings about something, like emotional
Yeah, you
reactions to
normally
something.
want maybe when you talk about feelings that.
I think that yeah, if you talk about feelings or stuff that is not really, do you know? Do you? I know your first language is in English, so I'm not sure if you know the words objective versus subjective.
Yes, I know, I know, no, no.
Okay, so yeah, objectiveness versus subject.
Yes. Kind of makes sense. Like, so kangaeru is more object. Wait, was it like the opposite?
No, Kongaeru is more objective. Yes.
Yes. So it has more. Uh, it gives more emphasis, maybe not emphasis, but like it's stronger, maybe. And what is the name? Although normally, the example that I have in my head is when you speak when you say like, oh, this is cool. I think this is good, or I think this is in this case is good because is good. So, いいと思います
Like either
like I think this is cool because you're
either else. I think that's either else.
I think it is
I
いいと
don't
思う
remember.
I know it is いいと思う in the casual and いいと思います I know I'm right about that I'm sure about that at least because this sentence for some reason I was speaking with one of my Japanese colleagues like he said like いいと思う and I was like and this sentence was in my head for 2 days I don't know, but
Oh
like,
yeah, that's right. Okay,
Itomo,
yep.
Itomo, Itomo.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to remember.
I don't know. You can
Uh
be right. I don't know.
there's one of those like sentence ending or clause ending particles like to or something. In some cases, you have to add da, I think,
Oh, I don't know.
or yeah. So I'm just trying to remember what case that was. I'd have to go look through my textbooks again.
Oh, text.
But yeah, no, I'm just don't worry about it. I just confused it with something else, I guess.
Okay, so a group called Ukrainian Student Support Group wants to help those who have fled Ukraine to Japan. Where's the word to flee? Like to fled in this case. Like
To flee
yes,
is
to flee.
nigete.
Oh, to
逃げる。
escape, to run away. Like, okay. 逃げて。I mean, there's no small to. So, 逃げて. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I didn't know about this. Escape! Flee! Run away! But in this case, he's kinda merging, making a compound sentence with the T form. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, uh, this is why Japanese people, they tend to spam a little bit the T form a lot. Because when you say, like, the T form that I usually know is like, oh, you're asking for a request. So, like, for example, for example, リンゴを食べてください for some reason, like, please eat the apple. So, but
I would just classify it more as imperative, just in general.
because you have the
In other
imperative,
words, you are trying to get someone else to do something.
but
That's what it is.
you have the. I'm saying that because there's the actual imperative mode. 食べろ, for example. This is why I don't know how it's.
The way it's used, same imperative.
Yes, but it's less. It's.
They're both imperative, but like one's an exclusive form for being imperative. Like, yeah.
Yes. So, but they use the form also for to make compound sentence, right?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So recently, I've been trying to use kedo, dakedo, what else? Kara and nakara to make like the longer sentences. So that's amazing to know. But what does that? How can I translate this? Like when I put the T form, using as maybe to not maybe, but like using as merging sentences. How can I translate it back to English? Like putting the who, the who, which, whose, those kind of words, like the pronouns.
So, like, give me an example. Like,
Don't know.
so like,
The guy.
so you can just say, like, for example, you could say like, その男の人は、コンビニ行って、リンゴをリンゴを買った、right?
Yes.
So, for a second, I totally blanked out and couldn't remember how to use tenego. So, I just used
like to buy.
Casual. Yeah.
買いました.
Yeah, 買いました. Okay, it took me a second. Sorry. Anyway, so I would translate that as, that man went to a store or went to a convenience store and bought an apple, and I would use bought an apple, right? I would use "and" to connect those sentences in that case. But that doesn't necessarily hold for everything. Sometimes it's like a then,
like no de?
A blank or A then B, right?
Like no de?
Sometimes it's like,
because no de acts like so.
No, not then, not that then, not then with an A or A with an A. No, not and crap. No. Oh, I'm failing English too. Okay, I need to calm down. Anyway, not that. It's not that use case. Like, it's not.
It's not?
Wait. Okay, I'm trying to think of it. It's not like an if-then. It's not like an if-then, right? Or anything like that. It's just like, for example, you could also translate if you used like more explicitly. Sometimes you'll see, for example, what is it? What was the sentence I used? Sono otoku no hito wa, えっと、コンビニに行ってから、
Type on Discord that I put it.
リンゴを食べました、right?
Type on Discord that I can put in the notepad so people can see it.
Okay, well, I'm okay. The first sentence I use is その男の人はコンビニに行ってリンゴを買いました。That's the first sentence I use.
Okay.
But if you use その男, if I'm just gonna copy this something. I was about to type again, but I realized it was important.
その男の人
から
男の人 right? I actually forgot.
Yeah, 男の人。
Like その男の人はコンビニ
その男の人。
Yes. コンビニに、行って、what is this? リンゴ What is this リンゴ with like katakana?
Generally, you'll see ringo as katakana because it's got a kanji for it.
It has a.
Is it? I'm pretty sure
kanji.
You'll often see it with it has kanji, right?
Yeah,
but you'll often see it with katakana.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is?
I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh, this one is the actual ringo, but it's kind of obscure. I don't know.
Yeah, it feels obscure. I don't think you.
Ringo kaimashita. Okay. I know this kanji because actually, because
the first kanji or the second kanji?
I mean, both of kanji, like as ringo.
Oh.
No. I know because of Anki, because he taught me the kanji version.
Why?
I don't know. And don't ask me as the creator of the deck. I'm not the creator of it.
Okay. Anyway, so I added the kara, the te kara, as a more explicit version, but
which is
the
strong.
te form just by itself can also imply this. So you can translate the first one as that man went to a convenience store and bought an apple, right? But the second one,
I would like use soshite or like node, but using the
second
form.
Node implies or is an implication. It's a causation, right? It's a causation. So because he did something, this happened, right? But the te kara is not saying te kara is not saying because, or it's not applying any causation. The second one just says that man went to a convenience store and then bought an apple.
Mm-hmm.
So it implies a sequence of events.
Okay.
That happen in order, one after each other. But the first one can imply just
by the context, maybe.
Yeah, it's context. It can mean that. I think it can mean that they just happened pretty much at the same time. It could, it could happen.
So depending on the context, it is basically the same, right?
The te and tekara.
Yes.
I depending on context, I think so. But the te I would just translate as and the tekara I would sometimes translate as after blank blank,
After.
right?
Okay.
So, for example, after that man went to the convenience store, he bought an apple,
Mm.
or rather, he bought an apple and then, or sorry, not he bought an apple. He went to the store or went to the convenience store and then bought an apple. So it's like it feels like they're more
Mm.
they're like a sequence of events that can't overlap, I guess. That's what it feels like.
Mm. Yes. Yes. Okay. We're overthinking already. So
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know why I brought that up, but
no, it's cool. It's cool. Like it's good to know
yeah.
actually, because I was thinking maybe yesterday, like not yesterday because it's already Thursday for me, but like the day before yesterday, I was thinking, oh, they use like te form a lot, but not for in an imperative way, but you using as like a compound sentence maker,
Yeah.
which is I want to use it. I want to know, and I freaking if you I've, because if you don't if you cannot use compound sentences, you're pretty limited. Mainly in Japanese, because Japanese they tend to make a lot of I'm saying a lot of compound sentences.
Yeah. I've seen that.
So I want to be more natural regarding that. So このグループは I mean this is Osaka, but okay, what is this? Osaka fu. Oh, I know this kanji. I don't want to look. It's something like specially. No, I know this one.
Yeah, it's like Senmon is like
Yeah, senmon.
it's like a specialty, and Senmon Gakko is like a specialty school, and that's like that's teaching specialties like technical schools and stuff like that.
Ah, vocational school, technical school. Okay, vocational, or vocational. I don't know which one.
Hmm?
Vocational or
Vocational,
vocational. Okay.
vocational,
Okay.
vocational.
Okay, vocational school, technical school. Okay. Senmon is specially, English time, specially, specialty, specialty. Oh, my English time.
Well, there's two.
Sen,
If you actually look, there's actually specialty or speciality, and then there's also specialty after that, right?
yes.
They're generally used interchangeably, but they're two different words.
Okay. 専門学校と、東京都や、what is this? 熊本県など like etc. の日本語学校、全部 yes 全部で 12 12 11 11 actually forgot my Japanese is dying. Nice, I forgot. 12 12 I'm overthinking, I'm sorry. 11 is 11, so 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 学校で作っていました。今何作っています。like to make, to prepare, to blah 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 blah. Can be a lot of things. Where's the bell? So this group, Osaka no like this group from the Osaka Technical School and Tokyo and Kumamoto, I think.
So in other words,
の日本語
okay,
学校
yeah, you get your interpretation of it, then
全
I'll
部
tell you
の
mine.
Yeah, I think 学校作る So I didn't get this this 12 no like they did like the 12 school. They make it like the pure.
In other words, this group was made from a total of 12 schools from made from technical or vocational schools in Osaka Prefecture and Japanese schools in Tokyo and what was it? Kumamoto?
Yes, Kumamoto
Prefecture.
Kumamoto.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how I'm thinking it's going to be translated. Something like that.
This group is made up of 12 schools in total, including vocational schools in Osaka Prefecture and Japanese schools in Tokyo and Kumamoto. I don't know the pitch accent of Kumamoto, I'm sorry. Prefecture. Okay. Wait a second. I don't know, but lately my voice has been really deep. I don't know, ask me why. I don't know if you noticed this change about regarding my voice, but it's kind of deeper than normal. I don't know. Okay. Group no I don't know because no is freaking this no normally it's really tricky, but I think it's good in this case it's group no 計画 I've seen this one like plan project schedules
計画通り translator note 計画 means plan. All according to Keikaku, translators knows Keikaku means plan.
計画は計画ではcrap.
Hello, too many choices. One, I guess. How you doing?
Ukraine. Ukraine からUkraine から来た人たち100 people like the word for 100s I actually forgot.
Starts with well, that's too much information, isn't it? Too much of a hint.
Okay, 100.
It's hyaku.
Yes, 100人 maybe.
100人. Yep.
Yes, 100人. 100人. Wait. There's no. Okay. 100人が学校のwhat is this? 生徒 pupil student school child pupil 生徒になって、which is 担う to carry one
Nadu. Yep.
Because there is 担う a verb called 担う but in this case I think
that's not it.
Yes.
It's natte or naru, right?
Yes.
So naru is to become, right?
Yes, the famous naru. Nakunaru.
Yeah. Well, sure.
Yes. 日本語の勉強が、できるように、します。Like, what is ようにします。Like, ようにする。
So
to see,
yoni suru. Yeah.
to see, to tweet that, to make it sure that, to try. Okay. 勉強に、I know this one is 必要. Oh yes, it's 必要 to be necessary. It's an adjective, right? Yes. 必要なお金は、学校が yes 学校が、出す like yes 出します。Yeah, so in other words, it would be too many things. It's a way big sentence. Like,
So how about you try translating it first, or giving your interpretation first, and then we'll
okay.
compare it.
Now I'm reading without trying to speak it. So the group's project, maybe I will say project, like they were.
It's like plan, like, yeah, I guess.
Yes, maybe. They were. What can it be like? Then? Well.
Not. It's more of the
Conjunction.
like. It's more like de is the main particle, but wa helps to turn into like a topic, kind of. And in other words, like
In this.
in this plan, like of the plan, yeah, like in this plan,
Yes.
or in the group's plan, kind of. It's hard to explain. I would just translate it in a more natural way, like in English. In a more natural way in English would be like, I would say the group plans to blank, right? That sounds more natural in English, I would say.
Okay, interesting. Actually, Ukraine, like from Ukraine, came like 100 people. 学生の what is this? Popular, like children, like I don't know.
About the plan, like I think that would be like Nitsu. There's a
Maybe. I don't know. Like this one is 生徒なって日本語の勉強ができるようにします。Okay. So okay, I'm cheating. Don't care. The group's
okay.
plan.
Let me tell you. I'll tell you how I would go, or how I would do. Okay, you're just gonna put it up there. Never mind.
No. Go ahead.
Okay, the group plans to the plan.
What is
Group
this?
plans to ensure that
Hello, too many choices.
the hundred people, or the hundreds people that fled from Ukraine and became students, are able to study Japanese. Is what how I would translate it just really quickly.
I mean, okay, let's cheat this thing. Hello, too many choices. I barely look to the comment section because I don't see anybody.
Did you not realize I was chatting with them?
No, I didn't realize that. I barely
I
looked.
said earlier, just like, hello, how are you doing?
I didn't notice actually. I'm sorry. Like I barely go watch the second screen. I was way too concentrated. I'm sorry. I'm freaking bad. No, I'm not consider myself as a YouTuber, but I'm freaking bad live stream host. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. すみませんでした。Okay, the group's plan is for 100 people. 久しぶりですね。It's 100 people from Ukraine. To become students at school so they can study Japanese. The school will pay for this for their studies. Okay. Deep L, I freaking love you. I think this is correct,
Look
right?
at sentence. Let's see. 人たち100人が学校の生徒になって Oh yeah, that's more correct than what I said. Yeah, okay.
Never mind.
Yep, okay, yep, that's right.
グループは、this is freaking big. グループは Ukraine.
You skipped a sentence.
Oh yes, I forgot. I'm sorry. 勉強に No, I told this one. Okay.
Yeah, the next sentence.
Okay. 日本のI have seen this one. 生活 Oh yes, I forgot. I'm sorry. I need to look up my card again. 生活 like live life.
It's like lifestyle. Like
yes.
It's like it's literally like someone's life. Like it's not necessarily like the physical like life of someone.
Yes.
Like the state of living, but it's more of just like their life as in like how they live it and stuff like that. So yeah.
I remember when I was doing my live stream, like the one that I did with Sonic Mania. I was like spamming 新しい生活 which is wrong. Because I felt like 生活 is life, literally means life. And no.
Yeah, like life in English can have multiple meanings, in which there's different ones for like
It's livelihood. I don't know this word.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Livelihood is like
No, yes, I'm not livelihood.
I don't think livelihood is like
Use Anki.
someone's like
So
job,
many
like,
choices.
right?
Livelihood. I've never seen this word, at least in English.
Like how someone how someone gets what is the means of securing the necessities of life, generally like a job or something. That's I would not say seikatsu. Seikatsu is like for example, Nihon no seikatsu is saying life in Japan, or like life in Japan as in that type of life, not like inochi, right?
Inochi.
Inochi is just like someone's actual life.
Ah. Sokka. Okay, I'm spamming Japanese. I'm sorry.
And then like livelihood is it's just job. I don't know, like I don't know how they would actually. I don't know a good translation that gives the same nuances to that.
なるほど。
なるほど.
I freaking love なるほど. There are too many Japanese people that use like なるほどね. And I'm actually spamming it also when I speak Japanese. Okay, so 日本の生活にthis is 必要なお金は インターネットで寄付 which is donation. You can donate in the description, by the way. 寄付
Wow.
Let's segue to sponsor.
Do you have Streamlab widgets up on your screen so it'll show up when you get donated to?
I don't know actually. It is here, like the alert box.
Yeah, it's there.
Yes, but I don't know if it is set. If I set it up correctly. Not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to check it.
Interesting.
Check it.
Check it. Okay.
Check it. Ah, everything's dying right now. Gifu. I know this one. Atsumeru. Yeah, it's collect. Yes, I actually forgot. Atsumeru. Like so. 日本のインターネットで like they collecting. I got the information maybe, like collecting the donation through the internet.
So yeah, I would say like I would say like
to live like in.
They will collect donations over the internet for
over the internet
for their needed like life expenses, I guess. For life in Japan. Their needed expenses for life in Japan. Yeah.
I'm spamming. I need to stop. I'm spamming a bunch of. Yeah. I'm turning slowly to Japanese help. What is happening with me actually? Atsumeru, yes.
Yeah, and do note that that's atsumeru, not atsumaru. Because atsumeru is to gather something else. Like to take, like, you're gathering coins off the ground or something. I don't know. But atsumaru is to, like, to gather together, right? But as, like for example, people will gather together, atsumaru, like including you, is what you would say. One's intransitive, one's transitive. Just
in this case, it's atsumeru. Okay.
Atsumeru, because they are gathering something else. Someone is gathering something.
Yes. Group wa Ukraine. I don't want to speak like this thing. Ukraine. Yes, this looks weird. I'm sorry. Ukraine. 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 Okay. Ukraine から、let me see. This case is 人, right? So 人が、留学生, right? 留学生 yes 留学生のビザvisa the visa okay
no visa visa yeah
visa
for some reason I just saw that and my mind went to pizza for a while.
Pizza.
I was like, what is this talking about pizza? And then I realized, oh wait, that's 10-10, not handakuten.
Pizza.
Or that's dakuten, not handakuten.
Why pizza actually? You need to look closely, you know. Like it's this case is visa を取る I think right yes 取ることができるように国の役所 I don't know wait I need cheat yes this case is 役所と相談 consultation discussion discussing asking someone for advice blah blah 相談しています。Okay, this one, there are a few words, a couple of words that I don't know yet. ビザビザビザを取ることができるように yes. It is the sentence. So, go ahead, my deaf translator. Deaf translator, what a nice name. I'm gonna.
Don't.
Really?
Don't. I don't know what you're planning, but don't do it.
I'm gonna
Anyway,
I'm gonna program like a translator and call it as deaf translator.
Okay. Anyway, グループはウクライナから来た人が留学生のビザを取ることができるように国の役所と相談しています。So the group is in order to ensure that the people who fled from Ukraine are able to get foreign study visas. They the group is in order to ensure that the people who fled from Ukraine are able to get foreign study visas are discussing with the country's government offices or the government offices.
Yes.
Government office.
Yes.
Well, how did that translate to? Yakusho.
Why?
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
The
Yakusho.
yakusho.
Yakusho. Yes.
Yakusho.
Government office, public office.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Got it.
It has the it's like 国やlike 方方 maybe I don't know too many words 体 no
Oh.
体
地方
仕事する
地方こう I don't 地方
Which one?
I'm looking at you're hovering over it and I'm like, oh, you're hovering you're hovering over it. It's Kunya Chiho Ko Domo maybe. Ko Tomo Ko something.
Like Cohen?
団体の仕事をするところ.
Like-
Yeah, something like that.
Same as Cohen, the first the kanji.
Yeah, that's why I thought it's Ko, but I'm not sure. And yeah, I'm not sure which ones or which reading I'm supposed to use. So
Okay.
I can try to look it up.
グループの人は日本語学生は外国人
学校の学生.
Yes, 学校の学生外国人にwhat is this? Starting from nothing from square ゼロから言葉 Yes 言葉を教えることやlike this is like the 説明 right? Yes No 生活いや生活をThis is stay something Tetsudo. I actually forgot. Tetsudo. Okay. Tetsudo is like to help. Tetsudo ことにwhat is this? 慣れる which is to get used to. 慣れる to grow accustomed blah blah to become skilled in. Okay, to get used to. 慣れています。Okay. Oh, look, it's you. 役に立つ。Hello. Come on, I want to finish it. 役に立つことができると思います。と話しています。Yeah! We did it. I can't remember. Okay. 日本語学校は、okay. 日本語学校は外国人に、 ゼロから言葉を教えlike 教えることや、this is one is 生活を手伝うことに、this like 慣れています。what is this? 役に立つことがI don't know the pitch accent, I'm sorry. ことができると思いますと話しています。I need to look up for that pitch accent for こと like more. But okay, we finished it. I mean, I forgot to. Okay, let's translate this thing and finish this thing and back to the
text. A person from the group says, Japanese schools or Japanese language schools are used to teaching foreign people how to speak and how to live and helping live in Japan from zero or from the beginning.
Yeah, yes, from zero makes sense.
We believe that, or I believe that we could be helpful, I guess.
Yes, it's
something like that. I don't know. I'm tired.
Okay, I'm tired. Me too. I'm really tired. I spoke Japanese for a couple of hours today. Not today, but yesterday already. Okay, a person from the group said Japanese language scholars are like used to. I don't know how to speak this word. I'm sorry. Akusumen. I know this word, but I don't know how to speak it in English properly. Okay. Like.
Which one?
Akustumen. I don't know.
Accustomed.
Okay. Accustomed. Okay. Japanese language are accustomed to teaching foreigners foreign language from scratch and helping them in their daily lives. I think we can be useful, he said. Okay. Pretty useful. I'm not gonna lie. And I cannot reproduce this video. I don't want to get copy strike. I'm sorry. Yes, that's it. It took 1 hour to freaking do it because we looked it up to grammar.
We did get sidetracked and stuff.
Yes, I mean, it was cool, not gonna lie. I like it. But not only like doing the same thing over and over again, like, but we should do like different stuff, talk about random topics, because I like to do it wide in the live stream, you know, so people can hear what I think, people can, you know, it's really cool, not gonna lie. I mean, to be honest, I was kind of wanted to speak a little bit more Japanese, but you're here and okay, I don't want to speak Japanese right now. My Japanese is kind of dead right now. It wasn't to get it working again. I need to watch some videos, you know, like in Japanese with subtitles. This is how it works, at least for me. And wise thing, I don't want to update. Okay, I want to update. Actually, my scenes, it is in Japanese. Nice. And yes, please don't open in my why I'm streaming. Stay, please. I'm asking. I'm begging.
What is it that you're reading? You asked. I mean, are you asking Knight what he's like? What we're reading on stream? The NHK like Web Easy or News Web Easy?
Like. This is NHK web easy, like nhk.or.jp/news/news. So this is the website. It's really useful for beginners like me. I
Yeah.
still consider myself as a beginner.
You can just look up like NHK Easy News or something like that. Like,
I can maybe recommend to get into it to the NHK Web Easy until you get like to N2 level. Like if you have like N2 level, you can read a lot.
N2. Well,
Like you can read a lot of stuff. So like
Okay.
you just reach it N2. So you should read like the actual news. Maybe.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. Like,
I don't
saying like I'm not saying that that's not correct. I'm just saying that that's like we have no idea because we're like N4 or N3.
Yes.
Maybe-
I
no,
just
probably
started
N4.
like a week
Yeah.
ago, like 2 weeks ago, I think. The N4 deck, Anki deck. So, and fine is finally completed. I mean, in regarding vocabulary, not regarding, not about the grammar because I still suck at grammar. But okay. I still suck at particles. I'm still struggling with it. And yes, this is NHK Web Easy 優しい日本語で、書いた it has the actual font. Nice. 書いたニュース you know, this is yes, the easy literally translation because NHK is 日本語 K? No, Nihon K? I don't know what does this K means. Okay, so thanks for watching. It was cool. I promise. I don't know. I don't like to make promises, but I hope that next week or it would be like I want to be back at like weekly live streams reading things in Japanese, you know. And I want to just give me ideas. I want to make a part 3 of Nihongo Dake Challenge. I want to see my progress.
Oh no.
No. Oh no.
Here's the link if you want it. It's right there.
Oh. Oh, the Why busy?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yes. Oh, they have updated the the main page. Just because I check it out. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Okay, there's no earthquake yet. Okay, thanks for watching, and I see you next week, or don't know. I think it is next week. Maybe I can do some extra stuff when I run the stuff. So bye bye. See ya. Waiting for it to the end. To end.